Alrighty, so it looks like we have some really great news for Gundam Seed fans. And as you know, today came out with the streaming on Netflix and Amazon Prime. So on Twitter right now, there's a bunch of clips on it, and TikTok and all the other Instagrams or whatever. They're all different clips, and I posted some too because you know me, I'm a huge Destiny Gundam fan. So the Destiny Gundam fandom is going pretty wild on Twitter. So that's pretty exciting stuff. And of course, again, if you have a VPN, you can easily probably go on Netflix and Amazon Prime to watch Gundam Seed Freedom, which I haven't tried yet, but I want to try that. So maybe it would actually work. So, anyways, on GundamKidsCollection.com, we have a lot of great news. So we're gonna go each one by one, and we have a really sequence. So definitely stay tuned for the end. So Gundam Seed Freedom Blu-ray and DVD to be released on December 25th, which I kind of wish they didn't go in 4K because, you know, I feel like 4K is where it's at now. So, obviously, on December 25th, it'll be coming on DVD. Oh, okay, I guess it is coming on 4K maybe, but I don't know. So, of course, here, following the blockbuster success of the Gundam Seed Freedom, which premiered in Japan on January 26, 2024, fans can look forward to arrive in Blu-ray and DVD this holiday season. Mark your calendars for the December 25th, when this highly anticipated film will be released in Japan across the multiple formats. And of course, you know, one of the standing editions is that the Mighty Edition, which includes a special edition for the Mighty Strike Freedom, which is a clear version, limited clear version, which is pretty sick. I think I saw some photos already online, but it looked really cool. And of course, it comes with a special original art book, which is pretty awesome. Novels, which is the Escape to Moonlight Wakier. So I guess that's the prequel novels I think they came out with, and a newly written novel. So they're going really hard with these novels, which is, you know, fantastic news. Bonus video features including event footage from the Gundam Seed Festival, a TV series digest narrated by Takanori Nishikawa, and making of footage. That's pretty fantastic. Newly drawn 4-panel digital jacket, storage box. And of course, this is the clear version, and this is looking really good. So it looks kind of cool. I actually really like it a lot. If they ever came out with here, I probably would buy it in a heartbeat. So anyways, here's the clear version of the Mighty Strike Freedom, and of course here are the prices for the Blu-ray and what it comes with. So this is pretty exciting stuff. Looks like you get a lot of stuff from this DVD. But again, this is really cool news. And alright, and other news, and we have an announcement for the Metal Robot Spirit Strike Freedom Gundam Type 2 and Justice Gundam Type 2. And obviously it's the Mighty Strike Freedom, so I think, well, it technically is a Strike Freedom Gundam 2. I don't know if it comes with the funnels from the old Strike Freedom, but this looks really good. Let me see if I can pull this up, because this is really epic looking, as you can see here. This is looking really sick. Like, I mean, I'm still waiting on the metal build, which I'm sure they will do a metal build after they milk the shit out of this one. So I might even just pass on this one and just wait for the metal build. There has to be a metal build. Like, there's no way that this is not a metal build. So this would be the Mighty Strike Freedom, and of course the Justice Type 2. I mean, if I had to pick between the two, for sure I would probably get the Mighty Strike Freedom. It's probably going to be announced on P-Bandai anyways, so we'll probably wait for P-Bandai to come out, so that's probably going to be a thing. But anyways, it looks great though. It looks really cool. It's very exciting to look at. So these are the few projects, so it'll probably be on P-Bandai pretty soon. But it looks like it'll be coming with a Proud Defender. I don't know if it actually comes with the Strike Freedom Type 2. I'm not sure yet, but it looks like it's mainly just the Mighty Strike Freedom, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. So that would be, I don't know, pretty soon, I guess. Other announcements, of course, we have the Zagok that's still in production, which is funny because I've heard it actually wasn't really meant to be popular, but because of the movie, everyone seems to like it. So like, oh shit, we need to make a Zagok now. So definitely in the planning stages, but of course, again, it could just fall through. We don't know, but it seems like everyone really likes the Zagok, so that's pretty exciting news. So that's really cool. So very excited for that. Alright, and of course we saw the Destiny Gundam. Looks like there is some news there. I think we talked about in the last video, so we won't go too much detail into it, but it looks great. So this is exciting stuff. And of course, this is the last thing I do want to talk about, and I think this is really exciting news. So we saw this post from Fukada today, and in translation, obviously he's the director of Gundam Seed Freedom. I think it's amazing that it's trending. It's strange that I'm watching Seed Freedom while working on Seed. That is huge. So what does that mean for us fans? Well, that means he's working on a new project for Seed. So there's two things that could happen, right? It could be a prequel to Gundam Seed Freedom series, which is possible. Or they could be doing a novel series. The novel series could also be one. Because I know they did mention before that they wanted to do more novel stuff, just to expand the Gundam Seed universe. So it could be a novel, or it could be a prequel. But either way, it sounds really exciting. I'm always looking forward to explore the more lore of Gundam Seed. So this would be pretty cool stuff. So let's see what else posts we have for Seed Freedom. Because I know a lot of times is that there's always a lot of, stuff that we missed. And I know Twitter is really good at that. So I'm going to be very strategically find out what what stands out to us. Alright, so I found a couple Twitter posts just to want to double check to make sure, obviously nothing weird and sus. But I found some few things that I thought they were kind of good, and I think they're worth mentioning, to be honest. So, of course, the first one we have here is from when they talked about the Freedom Robbery incident. And that was in the movie, and I think a lot of people were a little confused on what happened from the scene, but it looked like it was like a plan to basically destroy the Freedom Gundam quickly. Strike Freedom to be exact, and there was a whole plan of transporting it, then someone piloting it and destroying it. So that's why the Rising Freedom was made, because during that time the Strike Freedom was being created. So of course we see here, as seen from the scene, you can see one of the Black Knights. Now, this was something interesting in the background. It looks like this is the Zeus Solette. So if you look closely right here, see some of the parts right here, and it looks really similar. So as you can see on the side, well, I guess you can't see that anymore, but there was a picture right here that they had the Zeus right here. So I don't know what the deal was. Maybe it was a transport. According to translation says, at the time of screaming, what is the Freedom Robbery incident? Pause and watch again. And when it's distributed during broadcast, is that a Zeus rolling behind him? And what's the Freedom Robbery incident? So that's a whole another novel story. You have to read the novel from it. But it looks like this Zeus is in the background for some reason. So that was one thing I saw. And of course, another thing that was interesting, Kagami actually accompanied by Strike Rouge's main equipment that was supposed to be charged into battle. Remote control is not enough. I was about to go raid the battle. The Tori equipment is the mainly bullets, as you can see here. Like all the parts are basically flying. So as you can see here, the whole ship is flying. So this is like the Strike Rouge Tori. So that was actually kind of cool. A little cool right there. And of course, the Strike Rouge is right under here. So that was really interesting to see. Small details. And of course, again, this was really interesting from the Zagok. You can see under the feet are the Justice's feet right there. So already from there, we already know there's something hiding in there. And we wouldn't have noticed unless we obviously paused it. So this was a really nice detail for from Gundam Seed, that they were able to do something like this, especially to the art team, that they created an extra step. They could have just covered it up, not worried about it, but they took that extra step. So this was really, really cool. And of course, again, we can see the Destiny Gundam being at its finest. And of course, this is the Zeus. Am I saying that's Zeus Horet? I don't even know how to pronounce that, but the Zeus is obviously onto the Destiny Gundam. So that was really cool. And this was hilarious. How the hell did they not get Kira from this? Like, bro, the needle's right there and the needle's there. Bro, you literally just had to shoot right there. How the hell did you miss? This is clearly Jesus Yamato right here. It's just like, you can't. He's literally untouchable. This is insane. How the hell they missed this? That's crazy. And alright, and this was another fun, interesting fact, is that the Type 2 is actually using one of the rifles just like the Strike Gundam at the beginning of Seed. So that was a kind of small little, I guess, nod. So that was kind of cool that they pulled that out. and you see the strike frame getting wrecked by everyone. But that was a nice little tip there. Obviously they didn't have the rail. He didn't have all the weapons because this was the Type 2 that was shooting out there with some equipment. Obviously the Mice treatment was the better one. But yeah, anyways, so this is super exciting stuff, guys. I hope you guys are excited for this. And again, maybe there's a prequel coming. Very excited, don't know. So let's keep supporting Gundam Seed and see what's going on. And if this is your first time here, make sure you like, subscribe, and see you guys next video. Peace.
Hey, I was watching that.